Are we live? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Let's check. Everything is on. Everything seems on. Perfect. What about on YouTube? Everything is good? Yeah. Everything seems good. Perfect. Welcome to another stream. Another day, another stream. We're going to pick up where we left off on the ATM server. It's where did we left off? We just got, I suppose, our stuff back. We completed the getting the blaze rods. We upgraded our spell book, and then now we have also the location for our base. So we can actually start building our base, which will be very cool. We can actually get into the fun stuff with this. But are we ready to do that? Because we're definitely going to need a lot of resources. And also, we need to move our stuff from the other location. Yeah, because we need to start having everything there, like the machines that we have currently, the energy, the windmills. So we can already start laying out like the layout of the base, and then we'll need more resources. And also we'll need to make some small automations. Let me just adjust the camera. Yeah, we'll need to make some small automations in order to be able to generate the building blocks that we'll need. I think we're going to go with like a modern look for the base, combined maybe with like tropical elements because we're on an island. Let me check out what ideas I wrote down here. Yes, I think that's the best. That would be the best approach to this. So a modern business empire in like, which will create the ATM star. And then besides that, we'll do maybe some like tropical stuff, building like some sort of resort. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the stream. And in just a second, we should see the game and we can get right into it. Let's load the world. This will take just a couple of seconds, but after that we should be ready to roll. Yeah, I think we have a solid plan. So quite I would say a small resource gathering session after we move our stuff. I will need definitely to go mining, and then after that we'll be able to start actually building the thing, some small automations in order to build the base. Yeah, I think that's a good approach to things. How's the stream health going? It's looking good on both Twitch and YouTube. Awesome. I had planned to also start looking into improving the stream with like some extensions, also getting a better overlay, because this one is decent, but it has some issues which I don't like, and also it's not that configurable up to my liking. So I really want to see how we can get into some higher production for this stream. But yeah, in just a second we'll load into the game. It's always taking a while on this page because with all of the modes, it's quite a lot to load. Perfect. We also have the notifications that we're live. If if you're not following it, you should also think about doing that, because you don't want to miss the next set of actions that we're going to take here. So come on, load faster. I don't think it's a problem with like the resources that are being allocated. I just think it's taking like a long time to load. Yeah, because it's not even consuming everything that I'm giving it. Yeah, it still has like 8 more gigabytes of RAM to consume. So yeah, it's just taking a while. But in just a second, we should be good to go. We can also look into playing some other games today. Like, for example, we can try a League of Legends or TFT game match, a couple of them. Yeah, Seribot is also now with us, so we should have a better stream experience. I'm trying to improve with every stream. So let me know if you have any suggestions regarding that. Yes, layout 1 was updated. Okay, so it's still loading. Does it have the correct amount of resources set? Let me double check. But it should. Yes, it has the resources that it needs. Perfect. Now we're in. So where are we? I believe we're somewhere. Oh yeah, we're just near the base location. But in order to get started with anything, we'll need to go and grab our stuff from the other initial location. Luckily, we have some waystones nearby, like the one in this village, so we'll use that to quick travel. Let's just quickly go in that direction. And so, okay, that's just some water. We'll also need to cover some of the stuff that's nearby, like all of the holes. I don't like those, but oh, I didn't even notice that area when I was here last time. Yeah, that looks cool, but I don't think there's like anything there. I think it's just like an interesting location. Yeah. Oh, we have here a lot of clay. We're going to use that. That's going to be very useful, because for the base that I want to create, I want to use like a lot of clay. Is that like a coral reef? That's cool. Oh, but it's filled with those monsters. Yeah, let's not test our luck with that. But yeah, I got distracted. I was supposed to go into the village, so let's go back. There's also the pirate ship nearby that we haven't explored yet, but I don't think fighting is a smart choice at the moment. Oh yeah, we said that we need to get a better weapon as well. Yeah. Where is the... Where's the... What? Oh, that way. I didn't know where the village was. Yeah, let's quickly get there. Oh, that looks like a prime location for a mining session. We'll look into that after we move our stuff from the old base. Let's just quickly eat a bit. Maybe I should have emptied my inventory. Oh, it's not that full, so yeah, we can just... Yeah, we'll go with this for now. Yeah, let's use the waystone. I believe that was the base. Yeah, this is the old base. So yeah, we can take this temporary setup down. Let's just take those windmills. They will take up a lot of inventory space, but yeah, I guess that's not a real problem. Yeah, let's take all of those cables. We'll set them up in the other location. We'll also take the metallurgic infuser, the electrolytic separator. Oh, I could have used the... Yeah, I probably could have used what was inside. Or is it... Oh, it still keeps them here. Okay, so we have a secondary field jetpack now. Perfect. In case we die, we'll use this one to get our stuff back. Because last time that was a real problem when we died in the nether. Yeah, I don't want to experience that again, so we'll just... Now we have a backup. Hopefully we're not dying too far away where it becomes extremely hard to get our stuff back. But yeah, for now we should be good with... Let's also take those chests so we can set them up in the other location. And also the supply camp. We'll definitely need this one. Because we'll be able to create the... we'll be able to create like an initial setup for the base. There are some options for like... I guess it was like a tropical base or something like that. I don't really remember. Or something like Subnautica related. We can use that as a starting point. I just need to check because I remember it might be a bit bugged. Something like that. But yeah, okay, so it's very dark outside. Let's, can we skip through the night? Let's check those. I don't mind taking some bread. The obsidian, perfect. Let's put those there. Do we need the iron helmet? No, because we have the mage hat now. Where is the bed? I want bed. No. I got another. Yeah, I don't want another blacksmith. I just want a bed. Okay, perfect one. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we can steal that one. They won't mind. We'll borrow it. We're not stealing. Yep. Oh, what's here? Oh, some nice resources nearby. Don't mind if I do. Take those. Oh, I've heard you from like a mile away. And I failed to defend against him. Cool. So let's shove all of those back there. Run. No. Oh, okay. Yeah. Untouchable. For now. Oh, okay. Let's see. We can mine all of those. I was thinking if I really want to mine everything because this will just take up inventory space. But at this point we have the new location. And we can already start thinking about the storage system that we're going to use here. Okay, I'll need to cover this hole eventually, but for now it's fine. Where's our food? I put everything here. Yeah. Okay. I also really want to get to some mining today. Because while we're doing the mining session, we can also talk about some interesting subjects. But for that, I believe I need maybe a better weapon. And also a better pickaxe. Do we have a better pickaxe until we... I don't think there's a better option like right away. We'll have some better options once we get... We need to find oldemodium, but that's a little bit farther away. Okay, are you stuck? Okay, that's that. Or no? Oh, he's just looking at the flowers. Okay, I thought he was stuck. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want to put the start of the base? Maybe like now. Actually, I'm not sure if this is if this location is that great. I mean, it has this big ravine in the middle, which I don't like. And we would have to cover a lot of that up, but maybe we can also use it like a dig location. There was one more place nearby that I thought might have been a... What's this one? Is this like a... Is there something hidden here, or is this just like a weird structure? Oh, it's a it's a face. Oh, okay, so it's like one of those faces. I forgot what they're called. Okay, I see. Interesting. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, there was another region quite nearby that I wanted to check. Maybe that one might be better. Where was it? Okay, so that's the area with like those big structures. I think it was down there, which is near the other village. So let's use the other village as a transport way to that one. And let's see if that area is better or if we're sticking with this one. Because I quite like this one because it's a big island, quite flat, and it has the village. It has access to like some nice golfs. So let's see. Where is the waystone? Oh, okay, here. Maybe it's this one? Nope, not that one. Maybe the previous one? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so I really like this area because of the trees. And also because of this huge hill. And there's also a water area here. I like to settle near water, so this could be... Oh, there's a big hole there. And another village here. Let's get it. What's that? I really need to go and check that out. Oh, but our inventory is full. I mean, not really full, but not empty either. Okay, this one is a pretty interesting village. Oh, there's the waystone. But I really like those black wood logs. And this has like a nice vibe to it, so I'm thinking this area might be better. Even though it will be more difficult, but not if it has like this weird structure. Like if this isn't like extremely cool on its own. Yeah, I'm not sure because it's a weird generation. Skyward Cities. Oh, so this is like a equivalent to the End City? But for what purpose? Or is this like somewhere where people lived using elytras? Oh, I've heard a villager. Okay, so there are villagers here. Okay, I haven't found one of those before, so this is pretty new for me. But yeah, if it's like this, I'm not sure because it's weird with that terrain generation at the bottom. But if it didn't have this, it would have been awesome, like especially this area. Okay. This looks interesting. This here looks interesting, like a potential base. Oh, and there's a mansion. Okay. Yeah, this area has too many structures. Not sure if it would be that great, though. This, I don't like this area. So this looks interesting, especially with the village. But the mansion generation... Yeah, because those are generated very weirdly. I would prefer to, like... I would rather prefer to fill up those ravines from the other location than to deal with those. Yeah, I think that would be better. So let's then just take some logs from here because I really like those black wood logs. And also some spruce. At least one sapling would be nice. And a lot of wood, because we can also use this one for building our base. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. We can get back here if we want. So yeah, let's go back to the village and use its waystone, something. And oh, is this like one of those places where... Oh, this is like the one... I don't remember its name, but I believe it's part of the quest book and part... This is like from Minecraft. Let me check the sniffer. So I believe this is where we can find one of those. Yeah, this is like a... I don't know the name of this structure, but I do know that it can contain some awesome stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's already suspicious gravel. So let's mark this as suspicious structure. Yeah, that works fine. We just need to re-enable our boots. Let's also mine or get one of those trees, saplings. Yeah. Can I mine it all from one go? Okay, so 64 logs, perfect, and blackwood sapling. Yep. Now we can also use that one for... And those pine logs. Those look also nice. Pine, give me pine. Pine sapling, nice. Nice. Those will actually be nice. While we're here, if you are here, yeah, let me get you. Oh, okay, perfect. So we've just kidnapped another one of those guys. Let's see, do they have anything useful here? Yeah, sure, some bread. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Let's also steal all of these wheat. Perfect. The bread. Yeah. Awesome. Where was the village? Nope, that's the suspicious. Oh, there. Yeah, like this area is cool and all, but not with like the weird generation of that structure. What about in this direction though? Because that's a nice opening to like the ocean. Let's not fall in. Okay. This is another nice area. Oh, especially with those tall trees. Oh yeah, there's the meteorite. Yeah, some of those structures can really ruin the look of things. Okay, there's another village in this direction. Let's go to this one and take its waystone, and we'll explore with this occasion a little bit more. Where is it? Where's the waystone? Nope, that's the center castle or something. Come on. Where's the waystone? Don't make me waste my time. Maybe here. Not in the tree, definitely, but maybe down here. Oh yeah, look, here it is. Awesome. Okay, so I believe it was this one. Yeah, this is this our village from like our island? Yeah, this looks like it. Okay, let's find another bed and sleep, and we can then find a temporary, I mean not a temporary location, but like a place to actually start building. So I guess it's near that ravine, because the higher we put our windmills, the more power they can generate. So at the top of this hill would be the best choice for now. Maybe on this side, overlooking. Or maybe on the other side. I think here's fine. Maybe instead of this row of dirt. Yeah, I think that's the best. Well, oh, there's my shovel. Oh, okay, let's dig this up. Okay, where are all my windmills? Let's get those. I believe we need to set them like 3 blocks apart. Is it 3? Okay, so yeah, looks like... Okay, yeah, they are not colliding, because previously they were on the other base and that looked a bit ugly. So I really wanted to avoid that, but yeah, we need to move them a little bit farther to the left or to the right. Yeah, like... I need to get rid of this tree. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not going away. I need to get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. And yeah. Now we should be able to plant. We should be able to plant the... I mean, not plant them because they are not plants, but you get the idea. To put down our windmills. Okay, so 3 blocks apart. One there, and one more over here. Okay, yeah, that's looking fine. Okay, yeah. I guess this one's stuck in the leaves. Yeah, it's just because it doesn't have access to the sky, but yeah, it looked like it was being blocked by the leaves. Okay, yeah, that's looking fine. We can just clear the view in this direction. We'll pick up everything from the floor soon. Where are our cables? Okay, let's put those away. All of those away. Let's get the cables, the universal cables, and the shovel, because we'll also need that one. And let's start mapping where the cables will go. Yeah, so something like this. I'm not sure if I have enough, because previously they were spaced like closer together, but we'll see. Oh, come on, I don't want to kill this. What about you? I mean, the prismarine is a good, but horn coral block. Yeah, no, just go away. I didn't want to kill him necessarily, but yeah. Okay, just, yeah. I'm sorry, but you are in the way. Oh yeah, the cables. I totally spaced out for a second there. Okay, nice. Let's pick all of this junk up. I don't think we need nearly half of it, but yeah, I don't want to leave it on the floor either. Okay, now, so we have the cables down. Now we should maybe find an actual cave or something where we can put our stuff. So let's actually look where the middle is for this. So right here. And is there anything right under here? Oh, a creeper, of course. Not what I was looking for, but sure. Okay, we got rid of him quickly. But yeah, maybe this area can be like an entrance to our underground mining base, something. Yep, sure. So let's see. Let's see this. Okay, so let's just dig a bit down. Let's check our coordinates. So minus 3,400 400 something. So we care about, so minus 3,479. That's where we want to go. So let's start mining from down here towards that. So this is like at this level and that's at that level. What about the rest? Okay, so let's start from this level and start going towards where the cable is dropping down. We'll see how we can actually connect those eventually. So minus 3,479. Okay, it's good. We have a small cave here. Do I have any torches left or do we have to craft them? I suppose the answer is craft them. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's go to, what was it? Minus 3,479. If I remember correctly. Just a couple more blocks. Okay, now let's see. What if we dig up? Nothing just yet. Let's go dig down from the top because that way we won't be slowed down. I hope I didn't miscount something. Okay, no. We're just where we need to be. Perfect. Perfect. And now we can start structuring. I mean, not right now, but we'll eventually be able to start structuring this. But we need more universal cables to bring the energy all the way down here. So let's make a couple more of those. So we need steel and redstone. I believe we left that back at our other base. Let me just take the chests. Yeah. Let me take those chests, put them somewhere like here, maybe. And let's start dumping stuff. Just so we'll have more space to bring more stuff back. Okay, so all of those. I believe there's like a shortcut to do this, but I don't remember what it is, so I'm just gonna do it manually for now. Okay, so let's turn off the coordinates overlay and let's go. We need to go back to the village. Maybe we can actually, can we make one of those? Waystone? Waystone. Obsidian, stone bricks, and warpstone. And that's, we don't have those ender pearls just yet. Can we steal it? But I like the idea of having it in like the village. So not moving it. Since that's like part of the natural spawning of the world. We can make another one when we have enough ender pearls, not emeralds. Yeah. Where's the... yeah, here. Yeah. Just a second. I'm checking the status of the stream just to make sure that we're all good. I hope that everything's looking fine from your side. Yeah. Let's just go into the base. And we need the steel. We need the steel and the redstone. Am I blind? I'm pretty sure we had more. Okay, there's the redstone. But where is the steel? Okay, here it is. I just missed it previously. Yeah, let's take a bunch more stuff with us just so we can move faster. Okay, I don't like you. Perfect. Stop getting in my way, or else you're dead. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay, we're back. We should sleep again though. Not in here, because there's no bed there. In here. Okay. Okay. So let's start putting some stuff down. Oh. Let me kill this guy because we need some more string. Yeah, we can fit more stuff in here. Okay, nice. Oh, it wasn't in this direction. It was like more here. Yep. Yep. We'll just... oh, we're already here. Oh, it's way closer than I thought it is. Oh, we dug one block in front. Ah, that's not a problem because we'll also need some... We'll need some other stuff in front of this, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Where's my crafting on the stick? I don't have one of those. Did it went back in here? Oh yeah, it went back in there, as always. Okay. Okay. I didn't expect it to create so many. Okay, let's take that out, and now we for sure have enough cables to come down. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to put it there, but sure. We'll start building from the bottom up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. We also need the energy. Oh, we put it in the chest, the energy cube, the advanced one. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. And there we go. Okay, so just there should be fine for now. And it's being charged. Perfect. And also we had some machines. Just one? There should be two of them. Maybe it's in the diamond backpack. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get more cables out. I'll set that to output at the bottom. Let's put that one there. And let's make some more room in here. Let's get all of that. Sure, why not? Also, we should light up this. Oh, it's actually light up by that torch. I was just about to say that we need more light, so stuff doesn't spawn right on us or on our temporary mini base, something. Yeah. Okay. Get that copper. Put this down as well. I'm not sure where to put it, like maybe there, sure. Okay. And we also need the sink and the other components. The mechanical pipe, which are right here. Somewhere. Where is the mechanical pipe? It's not in here? Weird. Or am I just not seeing it? Oh, they are actually bundled together. Okay, I was expecting to see just one. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, let's put this down here. I don't need that, so I can leave it there for now. We also need a configurator to adjust it to pull water out. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's already filled. So we can actually make another weapon that can also use hydrogen. But let me just move everything first. Yeah, how many chests we can make? Sure, 7, why not? So let's put everything like all over the place for now, because we'll make a better storage system eventually. For now, the target is just to move everything. Yeah, let's put everything there. Sure, so all of the spaces in the upper part of the inventory are for moving. there should be, like I said, a better, like a key to move all of those, but I don't know it by... Yeah, I just don't know it, so... Yeah, we'll do it by hand for now. Okay. We can also turn on the light overlay to see if we need to light this up more, and we do, from what it seems. Yeah, we also need to sleep so we don't let a lot of mobs spawn in this new base. I don't want to fill it up with holes, creeper holes. So... Okay. We have more stuff to move from the other place, so let's go back one more time, and I suppose we can get everything now, because we have a lot of spaces in the backpack. Yeah, I think we're fine with one more round trip. Okay, where was the waste? Here we go. Raid 3 meds. What? Rated med. Okay, sure. I won't remember that one. Okay, let's see. So we're not taking that, but we can take the bed. I left my axe back there. Yeah, it would have been way easier to get the chest if I had an axe. Is there enough iron nearby to get it though? Nope. Neither diamonds. We have osmium. We could make an... Oh, we have an axe here. Perfect. So let's take everything. Let's break it all down. Perfect. We'll make a mess and then just put everything in the backpack. Perfect. This is awesome. Sure. We'll fill... okay, we don't have enough. I did not expect to have so much stuff. So maybe this wasn't the brightest idea, but oh well, what can we do at this point? Let me just put some of it back, because I don't want it to despawn. I don't think that it has enough time to despawn, but I also don't want to risk it, so yeah, sure. Rared med. Here we go. Azure Medred, or what's that? Another name that I won't remember. I'm not that great with names, so sorry if I don't actually recognize yours either. But I'll learn it in time. So let's go. Okay, we have one of those guys which we'll need. They are very useful when you can find them. But I believe it's for the Ars Magica stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we can put that. Okay, let's see. Not there. In here. Okay, and we now have more chests, so we can put a few more of them down. Like that, sure. Let's take more stuff out of the backpack. Put it all in here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that looks like it. So, okay, yeah. Okay, one more trip. We need one more trip, but first, let's sleep so we don't let a lot of monsters spawn and ruin our base. Okay. Okay. I'll just take a quick break to Okay, perfect. Let's get into it. So, one more round trip and we should have everything in the new location. Our spawn point is also there, so that's even better. But where? Where? Okay, here it is. Ray Red Mad, we're back here. I actually remember that for some reason. Maybe it's because it sounds so weird. But yeah, let's take everything that's here and put everything in the backpack. Perfect. And also this iron farm, which will be very important for us. Oh, we've managed to generate quite a lot of iron because I believe I've also taken a stack last time. So not too shabby, and we can also, the more we'll spend near it, the more it will generate. And then in later on we'll have better ways to acquire iron. But yeah. Let's put everything back. I mean back in a storage in the new location. We're nearly there. Yeah, I really need to cover that one because it looks very ugly. But for now, it's not affecting us from this place. So let's find an empty chest. Here we go. Actually, let's put those down already. Yeah. Yeah, I need the configurator though. Where's the configurator? No, no. Is it in the backpack? And I don't... Oh, no, it's... Or maybe there's also one in the backpack because I remember we had two of them. So let's put those a bit further back just because they generate quite a bit of noise. So I don't want them like near the... Oh, yeah, I didn't want to do that. I don't want them like near the other stuff that we're going to put in the front of the house. So yeah. Let's set those to pull. Perfect. And let's continue putting everything back. Let me take my torches back and... Let's also put this one somewhere. I want to make a mage tower, but that will be a bit after the remaining stuff. Yeah. So for now, we'll just put it there. And let's take the remaining stuff out of the backpack. Okay. Well, we don't need those. Awesome. Yeah, we're looking quite fine. Okay, let's also try to set this supply camp down. And... yeah, let's set this one down. Maybe like here somewhere. Yeah, this might be like the place where, let's say, we arrived with like the initial colony ship, because I believe we can set down a ship. Let's see, what do we think works the best? There should be like an option, select style. There should be like a water. Oh, for that we need a water supply. We need a water supply camp. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. There's a boat one. So let me just craft one, maybe? Can we craft it? Supply ship. So we need 3 boats, so quite a bit of wood, and then iron, and what else? Wool. We have wool and 1 stick, perfect. Now we need iron, wood, but we'll need way more than that. So let's use the spruce logs for now. We can make more of them. Yeah, let's turn those into logs. Make 3 boats, I believe it was. Then we'll make 1 banner. And then 1 set of iron bars. What? Oh, we need like... Okay, we need like chest boats. Okay. So let's make 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Supply ship. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what options we have now. I hope I won't make like something that will look very weird, because I've had this happen before. But it looks good when we put it down, but yeah. So let's see, what do we think here? Like something tropical, maybe. Space Wars, no. Tropical, this one looks interesting. Underwater base also looks nice. Oh, but I believe that one is like full of water, like all over the place. Yeah, I don't want that. Aquatica looks interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we just need to adjust a little bit its position. Something like that. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot that's not... Maybe we need to push it back a bit. Like that. Oh, is it going to make it like very weird underneath? Oh no, I think it's just going to make like some support pillars. Oh, there are sharks there. I don't like those guys. So let's move it just 1 like that, 1 like that. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Yeah, that's looking fine. Maybe like move it... No, I've totally forgot that it's going to drop me by a lot. Maybe let's move it here. This UI is very weird. Oh no, is it going to like... Oh, yeah, we need to drop it down by 1. But wait, what? Where is this area? Oh no. Oh yeah, this was about to be like bad, because it would have made everything weird. So let's drop it by 1. Let's bring it closer and more to the right. That bit more. Do we want to connect it there and here? Yeah, I think that's fine. No, 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 no. One more. Yeah, I think one more. Oh, this is looking actually nice. If we can... I hope it won't mess everything up. Oh no, what? I didn't want this. Damn. Okay. So we need to be more careful because it seems like I clicked on something and it replaced everything. So, can we get a bird's eye view somehow? Not really, because we're dropping down. Sure. We'll just do it like this. Left. Up. Left. One more to the right. And then... yeah, I believe that's fine. Let's see. Can we do it? And... yeah, it wants me to... yeah, it wants me to place a lot of stuff, so that's not great because it's generating a lot of lag. Yeah, let me just delete it. Yeah, we need to choose another one. Yeah, we need to choose another one. The Nile, I didn't like the Nile when I saw it previously. The cavern one? No. The tropical one. The tropical one. Let me select. Okay. Is this better? I mean, it's way smaller, so... at least it won't lag everything. But it's not that cool, though, sadly. I guess we don't need it to be cool. We'll just make it cool. Yes, so let's see. Maybe a bit more in that direction. A little bit more. I hate those sharks because they get in my way. Okay. That's looking fine. Yeah, that's looking fine. Do I need to rotate it or is it better like that? I think it's better like this. Let's just put it down. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I hate this guy. Can I kill you? Oh, perfect. Yeah, that guy was so annoying. But yeah, let's get into the boat. And yeah, we have some nice stuff here. We have some jungle saplings and a couple more saplings. And we also have beds, which is what we need in order to skip the night. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we also have this. So we have a starting point for mine colonies as well. I'm not sure if we're going to get into that, but at least it's nice to have it. Okay, I got rid of that shark because he was so annoying. I'm going to also eat him out of spite. So yeah, now we have that starter base. We have the starting for the tech sector in here. Or maybe like the industrial zone. Yeah, I think that's like... yes. Do I want to go mining now? Or do I want to make a weapon? Let me check first. Let me charge my boots first. And also my jetpack, if it will let me. Okay, perfect. We'll need the weapon in order to go mining. We'll need a pickaxe. I mean, not really. We'll just need the weapon. Where's the other jetpack? Because I can use that in the meantime. Jetpack. Come here. Yeah, we need a story system as well, but I don't think that I don't think that I have enough resources to make that, so... Where's my jetpack? My other one. Oh, I saw it. Okay, perfect. So, what was I saying? Yeah, oh, and also let me get some food. Let's just make more bread. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I was saying that we need to... Yeah, we need to make a weapon. There is the flamethrower, which I want to make from mechanism. That's quite powerful. So, bronze, advanced control circuit, and then stuff that's pretty easy to get. So, let me get my boots back. Okay. Now, let's get to some crafting. So, tin. Not enough, so we need to smelt more. Let's take one of those iron furnaces and some coal. Okay. That's fine. That's the zinc, not the tin. Where's the tin that I got? Nope. Where is it? Tin. Oh, okay, tin. Here's the tin. Yeah, we'll just put some in there. I also need to make the bronze. How can we make bronze in the easiest way? Okay, so just copper dust and tin dust. That's fine. Copper dust and tin dust. Yeah, let's take the ore hammer and let's find some copper ore, and also the tin ore is in here. Yeah. So one of those, and like that's perfect. And now let's make the bronze dust. Perfect. Now, after this is melted, we can also try to smelt the bronze dust. And we need just 2 ingots. Okay. But we'll smelt all of those for future needs. And besides that, I need the flint and steel. Can I use a used one, though? Because I have one from lighting up the nether portal. But I don't remember where. Actually, we can make another one because there's a piece of flint here, which is way quicker. What else? We need this, osmium and redstone. I saw the osmium here. Perfect. Let me take that because we'll need it for sure in the future. The redstone. Yeah. So one of those. Then we need the... We have some basic circuits. Yeah, one of those. And also 2 infused alloys. Yeah, perfect. We have the advanced control circuit. And we just need the bronze. And we're done with this as well. Oh, and we also completed another quest. Let's get the rewards from that one. Which I believe is some more advanced circuits, which I don't mind. Oh, there was another one with the same... Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we've got more advanced control circuits, which we'll need soon. Pretty soon, actually. Oh, I put everything back, but I didn't craft it. Damn. Where did I put everything? Okay, the bronze is here. I also need the tank. Where did I put the tank? Oh, it's in my inventory, actually. Okay, so. Flamethrower. I need that advanced control circuit. Okay. One. Perfect. Okay, so. We'll make this, and this one also uses hydrogen. So we can charge it in here instead of the old, the second jetpack, not the old one, because we don't have an older one. I mean, one of them was made first, but I don't remember which, so both of them are new. Both of them are new. Okay. This is charging very slowly. Can we... Can we do something else? So, what's next? So, we have the armor. I guess it's a mining session. Yeah, we can do a mining session. Let me get some more food first. Yeah, let's take all of that bread. Let me also see... Oh, yeah. I remember what we could do. We need to make the extend time spell. Yeah, spell. Glyph. The glyph. Because we had to get that in order to... Yeah, in order to... In order to get more night vision in the cave so we don't have to keep spamming the spell. Yeah. So, let me... Where's my magic book? Where is it? Magic book, magic book. Why is it nowhere to be found? That's the tattered tome. I don't need that one. Where's it? Oh, here it is. Not sure how I didn't see it previously, but yeah. So we'll leave that back because we don't need it. Let's go here. Okay. Extend time. So we need a clock and a redstone block. I believe we have redstone blocks. But I don't remember if we... Oh, I found them. But I don't remember if we... Oh, we have gold and I need... Was it another piece of redstone to make a clock? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's make the clock, and now we have the extend time one, We'll throw that there. Oh, let's quickly sleep as well so we don't... spawn a lot of monsters. Okay. Perfect. Now we have the glyph of extend time. Yeah. So let's use it. Did it get marked for the quest? Oh, I think we don't have yet everything. Oh yeah, it didn't detect because we didn't... Yeah, so we didn't actually... So we didn't reach this stage to mark the quests here, but those are not necessary because they just give a bit of XP. But yes, now we have the weapon. We also have extend time. Let's change the spell. So night vision, extend time. Perfect. Okay. We have the dispel. Oh, we also have to get the projectile, break, and extract in order to get the silk touch. Yeah. Yes. So now we can also silk touch stuff so we can get more out of them. I mean, and also have them in a more compact format. I mean, not everything, but like the more precious stuff like diamonds, emeralds, maybe more other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. We should be good to go. Let me just get my weapon. Yeah, that's charged enough. I believe it was with like... Okay, so shift and Inferno. Okay, let's see. Oh, what? Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so that's not that impressive looking, but it definitely deals damage. Not to nether mobs because those are hit resistant, but to other stuff like all of the mods in the all of the mobs in the underground, definitely. Okay, so did this work? Yeah, I wanted to test the spell. Okay, that's working. Okay, so mage light, I mean night vision, and let's go. Shapeless. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I also want to get at one point or another to the end, just because we can get some nice relics in the end city. And that... Why is there a hole here? Was this from like the explosion? Oh, I believe this is where we got that meteorite looking thing with like the diamonds and stuff. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so we'll need to cover that up eventually. Because like I said, I don't want to have a world filled with a lot of holes. Where was that ravine that looked cool? Was it here? Oh, I think it's here, but I just didn't notice it because... Yeah, because I was... I now have the mage light, and previously I didn't. Okay, so let's get that, because we need a lot of Infernium. And we also need a lot of iron. I'm not getting everything right now because I don't want to fill up. What? Okay, so that's so weird. He's like coming through the wall. Oh yeah, I don't want to get in touch with him. Can I somehow... Oh yeah, that's a weird glitch. Yeah. Let's walk around here maybe? Yeah, let's do that. So let's try and mine this. Awesome. Okay, yeah. So now we can mine way more efficiently than before. Let's get the redstone because we need a lot of redstone. Yes, monazite, we need that eventually, not in the beginning, but later on in the tech mode that I like to play, which is modern industrialization, which has a lot of fun stuff that we can do and automate. It's a bit tedious, but that's the fun of it, I guess. Yeah. Is this everything that this ravine has to offer? I guess so. Maybe just take this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go find another one because that was disappointing at best. Where could we go to find? Maybe in this direction. There was more land in this direction. There are those big columns on the other side, but those are not. Those don't have caves because at the bottom is like a lot of water, and I don't want to mine in water at the moment because that's very slow. Yeah. So where was... Okay, so there's another one of those towers, but we don't need it right now. Okay, so it's actually behind me. Yeah, I went in the totally wrong direction. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back and find a better cave. We need still another ravine like that because those have the most potential to turn into like a big cave if you go into them. But yeah, hopefully it's not like the one that we got now, which was just the most shallow one that I've seen so far. But so far we haven't been that lucky in this series, so I guess that trend's just gonna continue. Do we want to go in the jungle? I don't think so, but there is a ravine right... Oh, this looks with a lot of potential. Nope. Disappointing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, that doesn't look like a good one. I wanted like a way bigger one where we can find like a lot of ores. I don't want to just strip mine because that's not as efficient in the latest versions of Minecraft. And especially with the fact that we can fly, yeah, it's way more fun to just explore a cave and take everything that we see that we need. Like this iron right here. If I can just land. Okay, yeah, we've got it. This coal. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's way more efficient now than before. And we can actually dodge stuff like those creepers. There is a better artifact, like I was saying, in the end, which will help us not be detected by the mobs because it gives us like invisibility unless you attack them. But yeah, in order to get that one, we have to get to the end, and I'm nowhere near ready for that. I mean, not like ready, but we don't have like any ender pearls. We can get some from the nether, but that's still a bit far off. And we need the resources first to get some better armor and stuff like that. Okay, let's turn again the night vision on. Okay, yeah. Let's get this Infernium. Infernium? I don't remember. I need to check. What was it? Inferium, okay. Not Infernium. Good to know. Yeah, let's see. We need the sulfur? Not at the moment. Anything interesting down here? Not really. Let's go back up. Yeah, this is way more efficient than just walking. Do we have... Yeah, we still have enough hydrogen to like explore a lot. So yeah. I just need to be careful to not die because I really wouldn't want to have to come back here to get my stuff. Yeah. Oh, let's run. Okay, finally a bigger cave. Awesome. Let's get those diamonds. Let's try to dodge the skeleton that's trying to shoot at us and the creeper that I've heard. Yeah, or he doesn't even... Oh, now he saw us. Let's run. Redstone. Yeah, we need a lot of it. I don't mind some osmium. Not a skeleton. I don't want none of those. I will want that one, but not at the moment because that will explode. And I don't have the gear to defend against it too much. Rubies, let's get some of those. Let's turn the light on again. What else? Okay, so there's more monazite there, but it's also the zombie. Oh, yeah, I don't want to deal with you up close, so you're getting the fire treatment. Oh, okay, yeah, that's efficient. I believe it burns the drops, but we don't need those from that guy. I don't think he drops anything useful or that we will miss. But yeah, also let's get the prosperity shards. Oh, those guys are... Damn, those guys are using poison. That's not pleasant. Yeah, let's see. Oh, damn, I need to run away. Oh, diamonds. And let's run. Oh, quickly before he spawns more stuff. Damn, he actually spawned a lot of guys. Luckily we got away in time. This mineshaft is looking nice. Oh, there's a boss down there. I don't want to fight that yet. I mean, we can cheese him from the wall, but not the best. Okay, so that's a trap. Let's take it out. Oh, there's that guy. Can he shoot us through the iron bars? No. And I also can't hit him through those, but yeah, let's just ignore him. Oh, diamonds. Perfect, and also some feathers. I don't have any of those yet. Oh, not the backpack. I want the... Okay, the mage spellbook, okay. Thorn pedant. Oh, I believe that's like thorns, but I'm not sure if I want that. Because I've had it trigger some bad stuff previously, like I believe it attacked like some villagers, and then I got attacked by a golem, and yeah, that wasn't fun. Oh no. Okay, yeah, those guys are poisonous. I don't like them. What I would like to find is... I was just about to say that a block of amethyst would be nice, because we need the amethyst shards to make... What was it? There was something that... Oh. What's with that one there? Oh, it's because of the dungeon, and then this got encompassed like by these amethysts. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, is there anything useful in this backpack? Nope. So we can just leave it there. We already have those boots, so we don't need another pair. Yeah. Okay. Nothing that interesting besides. Should we collect more of... Ah, we can find more of those. Oh, not you. Ah, the poison. Not fun. Okay, let's... We can dispel that. Sure. Rite of Silent Bond. I don't remember if that's useful, but it wasn't dropped by like a boss, so we can get more of it. Okay. Yeah. Feral claws. I believe we already got some of those. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. More diamonds here. And let's get also the tin, because we've already had to use a lot of that. I don't think it's that useful, but maybe just for like the weapons that we got so far, so we'll just get it just in case. Yeah. There is one more. Okay, so... Oh, no, not this guy. No. I really don't like that guy. I prefer to stay away whenever possible. Okay, so... anything useful here? No, there is this guy, the red merchant. Dude, you're gonna die if you stay here, but I guess that's not my problem. Any trap here? No. Let's just get this. Okay. What blew him up? Oh, that guy is throwing bombs. Damn. I did not expect that. I guess he's not that... yeah, I guess he's not... what's the word for that? Like, he's not a maiden in distress for sure with those bombs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Quite a lot of gold. I'm impressed. I haven't seen this much from like a chest. Okay, let's see. Let's throw away the rails. Let's get the gold. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we are in one of those dungeons. Okay. Then there should be a way down to more levels. Right? I don't think this is like the bottom of it. Or maybe it's one of those that are not going that deep. Yeah, I don't remember, but we've got a lot of diamonds. 31 diamonds. That's cool. Do we have... I mean, we've got some stuff. What else would we need that we should get right away? Oh, no. Dodge it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Is there anything that we would need right away? I mean, the diamonds we had to get. The iron, the redstone, those were like essential. We have copper. Oh, what's here? Quick charge. I don't think that's that awesome of an enchantment. Yeah, not a lot of great stuff here either. More redstone, sure, won't mind. Okay, so let's put some stuff in the backpack just so we free up our inventory. Awesome. Aluminum, why not? Dark ore. Oh, we actually need a few of those. Yeah. Those have a lot of utilities. So, we're back here. I don't see a way down. Should we look for it? Or should we go back? I don't even remember where I came from, so yeah. Damn, that's nasty. That sounds nasty. Oh, yeah. And that guy blew up. Okay, yeah. Oh, another one of those creepers. Damn. Was there anything else around? There is one more chest in that direction. Oh no, we actually got that one. Oh, we need to run away from... Yeah, we need to run away from the little guys. Let's get more osmium. This is always good to have. And also the inferium. Inferium, not infernium. I've already said that twice. I'm used to calling it infernium for some reason. Yeah, okay. Night vision. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've slept in that bed. I need to remember to sleep back when I'm at home because otherwise my... Oh. We need to run. No. Damn. That's too bad. I wasn't paying attention. Damn. Okay, sure. I guess shit happens. Anything else that's useful around? This area is rather weird. Not sure if it's that good for mining, because a lot of the stuff that we can see is covered by those vines. Sure, more inferium. Yeah. Anything else? Nope. Oh, there's one more chest in here. And it doesn't look trapped this time, which I should have checked the other one as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's also get some clay, because we'll need this for the base. Yeah, yeah. Or no, we need sand and something else to make concrete. I guess having a lot of clay wouldn't hurt either. Yeah. Okay, let's put everything back in the backpack. Night vision again. Is there anything else worthwhile nearby? I also have no idea how to get back to the surface, so that's another problem that I'll have to deal with eventually. Maybe... I don't think there will be like a direct way up for sure. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh, more chests in that area. But yeah, this is definitely fun to do. Yeah. I also wanted to talk about a few subjects, like just giving a bit of information out there. A few bits of information that I have from my investor experience. If anyone is, oh, that's a mimic, that's a mimic. Yeah. Let me, yeah, I guess he's not interested in financial advice. Yeah. Nope. Definitely not. Okay, so those guys are fighting between themselves. Let's get rid of this other guy first. Yeah. Can they kill each other? Yeah, okay, perfect. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was thinking of talking about a few finance and investing related subjects. If anyone is interested in hearing about those. I've been an investor for... I've been learning about personal finance for more than 10 years, but I've also been an investor for the past 6 years. I've managed to get into and invest in over 30 private investment deals into startups. And there are some things that I believe not everyone knows about this kind of stuff. So, yeah, let me just be careful not to die while I'm talking. Also, let's get those diamonds. Yeah, so, regarding investing, there are a few things. Let me see first, where did I come from? Because I don't want to get too lost. So I believe we come from that direction. Is that correct? I don't even remember at this point. More diamonds, sure. Don't mind if I do. But yes, investing into startups is way different than investing into like the public markets, like on the stock market. For example, you don't have access to a lot of information because the companies are not required to disclose a lot. But so that's one part, but also there's the problem that there might not be data at all, because those companies usually are pre-revenue or have very few customers, or even if they have customers, they might not be paying because they are still trying to get converted into actual customers and stuff like that. So if you're looking for data, you're investing blindly in that situation. So yeah, what you need to do instead is to rely on other stuff. And most of the time, the most important aspect that people will look at is the founding team. Because if you can't determine if the product is good or if people are willing to pay for it or stuff like that, at least you want to make sure that a company is managed by someone that can steer it towards success, let's call it like that. You don't need someone that's like built other companies before, so that's a big advantage. But even if not, the first time entrepreneurs also can get a lot of success if they manage to execute correctly on their plan. But there are a few traits that investors will be looking for in people, yes, that are managing the company that they are looking to invest into. And one of the most common traits that I saw was this ability to like not give up. That's essential, because if like when you get to the first obstacle, you start to think twice, or you're switching up every time and you're running away essentially. That won't get you very far. So most of the time you need to be resilient. Like if there's a big issue like another pandemic is happening or stuff like that, and you're just saying, oh, we can't do anything, we'll just give up, that's not good for an investor, because they are essentially trusting an entrepreneur with their money. So they want to make sure that they are not wasting it, and even better if they can get a sizable return. So yeah, they are looking for people that can actually use that money efficiently and find ways to save a situation even if it goes south. That's, from what I've seen, one of the most common traits, but there are quite a few of them. So that's one of them. There's also the ability to sell, because selling a product is recommended to be like the last action that gets outsourced in a company. But why would you outsource sales last? Is because the founder knows the product the best. So if they... Oh, we're getting some harsh damage. Let's run away. But yeah, the founder gets a lot about what's the product, and they can explain it the best. So when you're looking to outsource something, you want to outsource stuff that's not required to, or that won't affect the principal way of how you're getting money into the business. Because essentially the founder in the beginning does a lot of stuff. Like they will probably do the marketing, they will be reaching out to potential clients, they might also do like administrative stuff like signing documents and all of that stuff, talking with people to hire them. But the most important part that will bring you the most results, especially in an early stage company, is the sales. And in sales, it's very important to know very well what you are trying to sell, because if a customer has questions and you can't answer them, then that's a bad look for the product and for your company, and you don't want to do that. So the founder, which ideally has been with the company from the beginning, not a co-founder that joined later on and then became a CEO or something like that. That's also a possibility, but it's already less effective let's call it like that. But once you get to the stage where you want to talk with customers, you've already been through like the process of creating the product and establishing like what type of customer you want, because that's also important. So when you're actually talking with them, you want to know how you can approach them the best and what's the biggest advantage that you can give to them. And that's hard to outsource, because most people that will come as employees will know maybe like the specifications of the product, but not the intentions, not the roadmap, not how it benefits maybe other customers. And that's taking a long time to learn. But the founder is already equipped with that. So that's why it's the most important job, and it should be outsourced the last. Most of the companies that I've invested in, at least when I invested, the founder was still doing the sales. Even if they had like development teams, even if they had marketing teams or agencies that were helping them, the sales was still being done by the founder, and it was the last one that got outsourced. And those companies actually managed to grow the most, because they managed to sustain the clients and to actually get the initial sales through the door. Because when you have an unproven product, it's also about being able to transmit the vision of it, not just to present its functionalities and stuff like that. It's also to be able to explain to the customer where is it going and how can that benefit them if they commit from the beginning. Because it's a huge commitment to trust a product that's not yet proven, that's not stable and all of that. And being able to, let's say, sell the trust regarding your company is essential for a newer product on the market. So if you're looking to start your own company, you need to also learn to be a salesperson. And the best way to do that is to actually try to sell yourself, not in like an illegal way, but to try to sell your skills, which is similar to the freelancing part of working. So you're no longer an employee, you're actually selling your skills to multiple clients, and you're the product in that situation. And that can give you a lot of experience when it comes to sales. It can be uncomfortable, but that's part of the growth in order to reach a stage where you might be able to build a company and sell a product, get you millions of dollars and all of that. So yeah, that's also important besides the resilience. And of course, being able to manage a team correctly. Because if you can't manage a team correctly, that's gonna bite you in the ass hard. Especially if you leave it or outsource it to like someone that's not competent, that will create a company culture that you don't want. For example, I don't know, people usually try to find people or to hire people that are similar to them. So if you put someone in charge that's hiring people that are similar to them, but they are not the best kind of person, then that can become a real problem that will grow over time. So ideally, you want to make sure that the first hires are like you imagine them to be. So you need to create an image of how you want to create the company culture and follow that when you're hiring people. And when you do that, and you make sure, so you manage them over time and you make sure that they are actually they actually represent that, not just faking it for an interview, then eventually you can leave them to start building their own teams. But you need to be very careful with your first hires, because those will eventually propagate your beliefs into the company, or their own beliefs if they don't match yours. So it's very important to be able to manage people and to understand people. So people skills. But not just that, there are a lot of skills that can help in building a business. And you need to be like a very generalist, so not just specialize in one thing and that's it. You need to outsource everything else. You need to know a lot of things. For example, I come from a tech background, so I know programming and all of that area. But I also know the financial aspect of running a company and raising money and investors, talking with investors, raising money, that part. Which is also important because the founder, after the sales is outsourced, then his next role is to, his role is always that, but it's even more important after the initial scaling of the company is to raise more money so they can scale further and accelerate that scaling. Did that trigger a TNT? Yeah, let's just get away quickly. I don't think it exploded. Yeah, no. So yes, you need to both sell the company to customers and also to investors. And to also be resilient in case things are not going well. But you also need to be flexible in case you notice that the current direction is not good enough and you have actual metrics to prove that. You need to be able to switch, because you can't stay stuck in the same cycle forever. And that's why a lot of companies are doing a lot of pivots early on, and they switch. Like, I know companies that have switched like their products a lot of times, and they targeted different customers based on the new product, and eventually they struck it big. They actually managed to find something that worked. And that's most of the stories related to early stage startups. So the product can change, and most probably it will change until you find one that works. Even if it's not changing like the entire concept, it can change parts of it. So you can't really rely on the product as an investor. So that's why you're looking at the founder. So whether you're looking to be a founder and you need to learn to do all of those skills, or if you're looking to become an investor yourself into different companies, early stage, not the ones listed on the stock exchange, because for those it's a completely different story. You need to make sure that the team that's leading those companies is actually competent, and especially the founders. But of course, you need to do your own due diligence. This is just me speaking from my experience, and I'm not telling you into what to invest in. It's just, if you're going to do that, my suggestion is to also make sure that you're looking at the founders very, very carefully. Okay, so I think we've reached the end of this cave. So let's see, how can we go up? Is it to just dig straight up, or can we find a better exit point? Because right now we've exited the deep slate part. So maybe if we keep going up, we'll eventually reach a surface exit point. This is this where we've been previously with the mine shaft? I remember we had to go through like a wall or something, so I'm not sure if we can actually... Oh no, we've been here before. Or not, because this is new. Is this a separate one? Damn. Okay, let's loot everything that we can from here and... Is there a better way to find an exit? Okay, no. Oh, okay. Wow, that guy's stack. Okay. He didn't even drop his backpack. Totally not worth it to fight him. Yeah, not in that direction. I don't like that those guys are poisoned. Yeah. Let's fill up on food. And... Oh, no. Oh, I managed to get away in time from that one. Well, let's get some gold. I haven't actually seen a lot of gold so far. Unusual, because it's pretty common normally. Yeah, let's get more osmium. And let's see. Yeah, I was actually thinking of switching up after this gameplay and reviewing some Reddit posts about financial stuff. Like there is the subreddit of personal investing, personal finance, r/personal finance. And we can actually look at some stuff that people are dealing with and see how we could improve what they could do in their respective situations. Because there's usually good stuff in there, but there's also a lot of bad advice. So if you have ever to get advice, make sure that you're taking it with a grain of salt, especially from social media and Reddit and all of those. Yeah. Oh, no. I thought I could dodge that, but apparently not. So, how can we go up? Not through there for sure. Let's go back to the more open area and see. So, this is not the same area that we've been before in. So we're definitely not going back the way we came from, or at least not from here. But can we find another exit from... Okay, we've been here. I don't want to go back there. Did we came from here? Yeah, I think we came from here. Okay. What's this? Flame pendant. Let me get that just for the quest. But yeah, I don't think we need it. Okay. Okay, so we're closer to the surface again from this area. But I don't see a way up. Definitely not in that tight spot. But where did we enter this new mine shaft? Oh, no. We need to run quick. Oh no, this is a dead end. No, let's get away quickly. I don't want to die with all of this stuff on me and no idea how to get back here. Because even if we died and went back to our base, I just don't know how I would come back here. Even with the jetpack. I don't remember if I've got a... I don't think I've got another pickaxe at base, so yeah. That's a different situation. So it would be pretty difficult. So let's be very careful with how we're handling this. On the other one, there was like a big ladder through which you could come down into like this area, but I don't see it here. The map also doesn't help a lot. Maybe it's further in this direction, but this is like a dead end. So we need to take one of the sideways doors. But which one? I have no idea. Okay, so we've been there. Did we fall from like one of those upper holes? I think so. Okay, no. I didn't want to cast all of those spells. So we definitely didn't come from here. I don't remember seeing that area until we've dealt with those. Maybe from here? Oh yeah, there was. I remember seeing this previously. Oh no, I hate those guys. Luckily we have the dispel, but that also gets rid of our night vision, so not the best. How did we get in here? Okay, so we're back into that. Maybe through here. Oh, okay, so we're back to a more open area. Let's try to stick to the top of this zone. Okay, this seems familiar, but I don't know, like, why. I mean, we've been here before. Oh, a slime. I definitely need to kill him. Yeah, give me those slime balls. Oh, okay, perfect. 2 of them. We'll need more, but that's a good start. Okay, what did we get from him? Some more ores. Okay. Okay, so those are the guys that were spawned by that leech. I think it's a leech. Yeah. Let's see. How can we go back towards our home? Is it through here? No. No. Oh, no. Stop hitting me. Okay, yeah. That's annoying. Yeah. Maybe through here? Okay, this looks promising. At least to get us closer to the surface. Not sure if we're actually reaching an exit. Not through there. Not through there either. I'm starting to have some issues with my hand. It's getting numb from pressing the keys. So yeah, I'd like to take a break and maybe look at some Reddit posts once we get back. Hopefully soon. Have we been through here? And this is going down. Now we don't want to go in that direction. Okay, so this is where we came from. But I don't see a way up. I remember taking some clay from somewhere, so if I could find that, it would be good to use it as a reference. Okay, so not through there, not through there. Oh, maybe through here? Did we come from this? No, this doesn't look like... but just getting to this open area. So this is like an entirely new area. We didn't come from here at all. But maybe it can lead to another surface entrance. Because usually those lakes and stuff are connected to like more stuff. Okay, so I definitely remember those vines. And I suppose we... Oh, that's the direction that we came from. I remember now. Okay, so let's try to retrace our steps. And also get the slimes. Okay, I didn't expect for him to deal that much damage. But yeah, I remember now. We came from here. Oh yeah, I remember this mine shaft. Yeah, this is the direction. Let's go. Let's go. But where to from here? Maybe up? Yes, through here. Maybe. Okay, so this is not looking that familiar, but... Oh no, did we actually just go in a circle? Oh, damn. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Huh. But I do remember seeing here... Wait, something was... no, I thought those were diamonds. Something was definitely here. That led to the surface, maybe? So we need to get to like another one of those big open areas in the mine shaft that we've seen in the other one. But how? Something above, maybe? Okay. No. Okay, that's the where we came from. Yeah, where we came from is not a good general direction, but I don't have any better way to explain it right now. Damn, my hand is numb. Okay, let's see. Okay, I haven't seen that guy, so I suppose that we're not in the correct area. At least not just yet. Okay, so my sense of direction is so bad in this moment. Okay, so that's that. Don't go in there. Okay. Maybe through here? Oh yeah, because here it was that guy with the bombs. Okay. So it was in this direction because I remember going the other way. Yeah, I could be totally speaking out of my ass right now and have literally no idea where we are. But if I remember correctly, it's through here. Not very encouraging, I know. But that's the idea that I was talking about previously. You need to at least try to transmit the vision, right? So I'm sending you the vision that will find the exit through here. Not specifically through here, but through here from that other direction. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying. So let's see. If you believe in this direction, just mention it in chat. Yes, this is the right direction. You're not completely mistaken. And yeah, we'll get somewhere soon. Hopefully, because my hand is actually struggling to keep up right now. But yeah, I think we're at least heading towards the waypoints. Maybe? Yeah. So I suppose it's in this direction, but I don't remember how far away we were from those. It's definitely not by going down, heading to the surface, but I just wanted to check what's there. I don't think we came from like a narrow cave like this, but okay, this. Oh, perfect. We found the exit. Yes, yes. I totally remember that it was here. It was not, definitely it was not, I was not just guessing about it. Yeah, let's go back to our base and we can dump the stuff that we got from this expedition, and then we can try to look at some Reddit posts. Let's see. Okay, so let's eat some bread. Yeah, let's see. Where did we put... Oh yeah, the chests were in this zone. But yeah, I'm so glad we didn't die in there, because it would have been such a hassle to get the stuff back. Especially knowing that I had no idea how I got there. But yeah, let's put everything in here. Maybe... except that pickaxe. Yeah, this one actually has some good improvements on it. Okay, so we'll use that instead then. Sure. Okay, let's also empty out the backpack. What about that one? Ah, that's just a bland pickaxe. Yeah. Let's store everything in chests. If we do have enough space. I sure hope so, because I don't know if I have enough wood to make more. And I think not really, but yeah. Yeah, we've also got one ender pearl. That's a start. We'll need way more of those. Okay, we might actually have enough. Yeah, we have enough space. Let's put that there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So, let's recap what we managed to do this time. So, we checked out another location for the base, but we realized that it's actually better to stick with the one that we found last time. So that's a good location. We managed to set up the camp, the ship, which was a bit difficult because the first one had those issues with the lag. And then what else did we do? We went into the mining expedition. We made a weapon. That's very important because now we don't have to fight things up close. The flamethrower. What else? What else? The mining expedition was the highlight of this session, so I'm quite happy with how it turned out. We got like over half a stack of diamonds, so not too shabby, but yeah. Okay, now let's see if we can find some good Reddit posts to take a look at. Just let me see how I can set it up on the stream, because I definitely didn't have this one prepared. And also I should change the name of the stream and the category. Okay. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen. Yeah, okay. Sure, that works. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me see how I can change the name of the stream. Streamer bot. Okay, not through that. Stream manager. Okay, edit stream info. Reddit. Personal investing, Reddit, React. Okay, let's change the category to... Is there a Reddit category? Nope. Just chatting it is then. Just chatting. Yep. Reddit React. Reddit React. Okay. Investing. Sure. Investing. Okay, personal finance. Just some quick changes to the stream. Housekeeping items. So okay, so let's see what do we have here. Actually, this is not that efficient because let me check something else. Yeah, that's not that efficient because I would have to turn my head like that. So let me check if I can I do like a browser capture? Oh no, I don't need that. Window capture to Reddit. Sure, let's do that and then zoom in a bit. Okay, and move my camera front. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what do we have here. Some interesting posts. That's a long one. That's a long one. Let's see something interesting. I spend $200 a month at my work snack area. How do I stop? Basically, I have a lot of downtime at work. It's uncontrollable and it's up to my boss's discretion on how much downtime we get, which is usually 5 to 7 hours out of a 10-hour day. Most of the downtime is spent in the work cafeteria, snack area with sodas and overpriced junk foods. I looked at my bank statement and calculated per month my monthly spending that I spend almost $200 a month just at the cafe snack area. Even when I pack my lunch, I'm still snacking. How do I stop? Just self-control? Before I say my take, let's look at some of the other responses. So go to Costco and stock up on bulk snacks. Maybe even quasi-healthy snacks to bring into work. And also leave your cash and credit cards at home. Okay. Let's see what other suggestions are there here. Bring your lunch and bring soda and junk food. At least it will be cheaper from the grocery store than at work. Have something to do that isn't snacking. A book if you're just sitting. If you're chatting with coworkers, knitting or another handicraft can be a good way to keep your hands busy while still being social. Okay, that's more on point. Let's see what else. What kind of job are you where more than half of your shifts you're getting paid to just hang out and eat? Yeah, that was actually one of my questions because that sounds pretty awesome. DHL, I work out on the ramp because of the increase in tariffs. Our daytime workload has tanked. I will be transferring to Nice for an extra $3 an hour, but also not to have so much downtime. I also get free healthcare. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, at the end of the day, self-control is what you need to work on, but you can make it harder for yourself to spend. Can you lock your wallet in the glove compartment of your car? I use Google Pay. Yeah, that's why I don't like that advice, because it's very easy nowadays to just pay with your phone or Yeah, not the best choice there. I also haven't carried a wallet in years. I could just lock my card, but it's just too easy to unlock it. That also, yeah, because you can lock it and unlock it from the application. So that's not really stopping you if you spend $200 a month at your work snack area. What I would suggest instead, and what I believe would work best, is to keep yourself busy, which was also the recommendation from the second comment. For me, I also struggle with snacking a lot, which is why I also gained a lot of weight. But the way that I've managed to fix that is to just keep myself busy, either with streaming, like I'm doing right now, creating other type of content, or just working on stuff, learning, anything that essentially keeps my mind occupied so I don't have time to just go and buy snacks or to just bring more food into my room. That's the best advice. Locking your cards or anything like that won't help. Also, yeah, not even bringing your wallet because you have it on your phone. Yeah, just keep yourself busy and that should stop you from snacking a lot. Yeah, that's what works for me, at least for now. And I've seen some progress on my scale, so for me, it's extremely efficient. Okay, so let's go to another one. How to grow money safely. There's no such thing as safe, but let's see. Hello, I would like some advice. Hello, I would like some advice from some people who know a little more than I do. I am an 18-year-old currently working before going to university in September. A conservative estimate of how much money I should make up until then is $20,000. That's quite something for just starting out and being a student, with a conservative estimate of about $1,000 every 2 weeks. I want to make as much extra as I can of this. I understand one good option is a TFSA investment account, but I don't know much about stocks or the market. I also don't want to take any large risks. I'm just wondering the safest way I can get as much as I can out of the money, still being able to access it at university if need be. Okay, not a lot of suggestions. Yes, the problem with this, and especially growing your money safely, is that you can't know for sure that something will be safe. So, especially if you're thinking of investing into stocks and stuff like that, at any point in time, it can go down in price. Any stock or even an ETF, just anything. Especially for short term. Because this is talking about September. So that's what, like 7 months away? Yeah, in 7 months away, the entire market could collapse tomorrow. So you can't really call something safe if you're investing in assets. Now, if you want to get good returns, you can't get them from anything safe. You can get some income if you keep them in like an savings account or even a deposit for 6 months. A deposit will definitely have a higher interest rate. But besides that, for just 6 months, not a lot of options. Anything that you're thinking about in investing is usually in years. I have another way that I'm investing, but again, it's not for the short term. I'm putting money towards an ETF which generates cash flow each month from selling cover calls. But that one is not safe. It bets a bit on the market going down, which is currently happening at the moment, especially in the US. But it's not like my principal is safe for now. It can eventually go back up, But until then, I'm just assuming that risk and I'm getting some cash flow from that. So it's offsetting it, but it doesn't mean that my principal is safe at all. So if I really want to keep my entire amount safe, the only option is something like a savings account or a deposit. No asset will be safe, especially if it has a fluctuating price based on offer and demand. Not even gold and silver, they just went back down like 10% or even more. Also, Bitcoin is in the same situation. It's down like, how down is Bitcoin at based on the last year? Like nearly 20%. Like just imagine, let's check 6 months. 33%. So just imagine putting your money then into Bitcoin and just hoping that, oh, nothing will happen since Bitcoin is just going to go up eventually. And then 7 months later, when you need the money, you're going to take on a loss. So if you want to keep it safely, it's just savings accounts and deposits, because at least those are insuring your money up to a certain amount, depending on your country and your bank. I believe some provide like higher amounts, but the country is the most definite factor. I believe most of them will cover like up to $50,000. It depends. You need to check on your side. I'm in no way an expert on that topic, but yeah, besides that, not a lot. If you want to get bigger returns, you have to assume some kind of risk with anything in life. And it will take a lot of time. Okay. So that was an interesting one. Let's take a quick water break. Remember, always hydrate. Inheritance and possible massive medical bills. I'm not that much of an expert on inheritance, so I don't want to talk about that. Company announced that pension contributions are being halted. I'm not sure if there's a lot that you can do about that. 32 stuck at $22 an hour, maxed out credit cards, and behind on rent. How do I rebuild? Okay, this is an interesting one. So I'm 32, moved to United States when I was 19. I was always working hard, always had a job. Unfortunately, I never got a degree in my home country and had never had a chance to go to study here. So I never made more than I make now, $22 an hour. I was unemployed for a month and a half since I lost my job, and I just started training at the new place. Due to hardship and economical conditions, in the last 6 months, I've been between jobs, left one due to hostile environment, got let go from another one because my boss couldn't afford to pay us anymore. I got in pretty big debts. All my credit cards are maxed out. I have a few months of unpaid rent and bills. I also have bad habits that I'm trying to fight that adds to the monthly spending. Obviously, it's the first cut that I have to make. Yes. I'm asking for advice and motivation to get back on my feet, pay off my debts, start saving up. I never had anyone in my life teaching me anything about money and how to be smart with it. Anyone willing to help me come up with some plan or something good to read? I live in Brooklyn, by the way. Thank you. Sorry for the grammatical errors. Yeah, I'm so tired after work. Okay. Get the hell out of New York City. You can make $20+ an hour just about anywhere. Trying to survive on that is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Is insane. Common topics, yeah, that's usually a good start. So I'm definitely going to read and make notes. Okay. get a roommate for housing. That could be a solution, but not everyone can actually do that. So not sure if it's the best option. Or move in with a parent if you can. Job, raise your skill set to raise your wages. Get training for a trade like plumber, electrician, carpenter. Okay, so I got the general idea. So from my perspective, it's, yes, moving out of New York City is definitely a smart move in this situation. Yeah, you can make $20+ an hour just about everywhere. That's like way too little for New York City. One good option, yes, is if you can move back in with parents, but that's only if they are in the same country as you. In this case, I understand it's not. What's extremely important here is first to secure a good source of income. So get at least one job and apply to everything. Like, it doesn't even matter what it is. And then, or at least try to take on like Uber Eats or something like that if it's still a viable option. Or DoorDash or whatever else is there, or just Uber in general. Like, you can actually make some money there if you know what you're doing a bit and you're not paying a lot of rent on the car and stuff like that. But yes, the most important part is just trying to get a stable job, because without an income source, you can't really get out of a nasty situation like this where you have maxed out credit cards, you're behind on rent. So you need to secure an income source as fast as possible, even if it's a bad one, but at least to get you through a couple of days or a couple of months until you can build more skills. And then, yes, if you don't have a university degree, that's not necessary in order to earn way more than that. Someone suggested here, get training for a trade like plumber, electrician, or carpenter. Electricians will actually be, or are actually, in huge demand at the moment because of all of the data centers and that are being built for AI. So you could actually make a nice sum per hour with some kind of trade like that. So get a secure job for a short period, and then learn a skill in demand and try to get an even better job. That's how you get out of a nasty situation, especially if you don't currently have a job. Okay. Receive the void. Okay, not interesting. For my own propane. Okay, that's just unusual. Help my mom with her savings. Okay, so that looks like there are not that many posts left. So it was a nice session. I think we're going to do a lot more of this in the future. But yes, thank you for watching until now, especially the first part with the Minecraft story. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, thank you for watching until now, and I'll see you soon in the next stream.